saints, soldiers, and citizens of heaven. I think what I got today is pretty cool. See, people say oftentimes that they don't trust in the Bible because the Bible contradicts itself. It does not. One of the examples is they say that there were two different ideas of how Judas died. One book says that he hung himself. The other says that he fell off a cliff and his bowels gushed out. They say that contradicts itself. No, it doesn't. Consider the writer. One of them was a physician. One of them wasn't. So when they say that Judas hung himself, yes, he hung himself. He hung himself on a tree standing above a cliff. Now, in those days, it was unlawful and unclean for them to touch a dead body. So Judas was hanging there all day in the sun, and the gases couldn't get out because the rope constricted his throat. So he hung himself. He died by hanging. The other version says that he fell off a cliff. Well, that's simple. They couldn't touch the dead body, so what they done is reach up and cut the rope. And when they did, his body, full of gases, fell off the side of that cliff. And when he hit, all that gas, pow, well, it come out. So his bowels gushed out. People want to talk about the contradictions in the Bible that aren't there. All right, let's take some of men's contradictions. I'll just use one for right now. Men talk about global warming. Now, this is a little bit of sarcasm. Please don't come by my house and throw eggs. You know, they're right, it's getting warmer. Oh, wait. That's just the seasons changing. Okay, now, they talk about global warming. Yet, they say that they can control the weather. So they're responsible for all those tornadoes and hurricanes and... Wait a minute. If they're responsible for the weather, why aren't they being stoned to death because they're committing murder? Why aren't they being locked up? Men contradict themselves. God never does. Jesus said, I'm coming back. He said, you better be ready. God said to fear no man, to fear nothing, not even death. See, he's coming back. And the first time he comes back, he's not even going to put his foot on the earth. He's coming back in the clouds, and we're going to be caught up to him. He's not coming down here. The next time his feet touch this earth, it'll be for the 1,000-year reign. And I'm not even sure his feet will touch the earth when he comes back for the Battle of Armageddon. You see, he'll be riding a white horse is what I've heard. And unlike most important people that we have, well, say the president, for instance, When he goes somewhere, he doesn't lead anything. He's got servicemen in front of him. He's got servicemen behind him. He's got servicemen all around him. Guess what? Our general leads the battle himself. We're only followers. You don't have to take my word for it. Look at the earthquakes, the volcanic eruptions, the tornadoes, hurricanes. Man doesn't control anything. My Bible says